Okay, I originally had another idea as to what this video would be, but well, you know that feeling when you like severely underestimate a project and you're like, oh, if I can get it done writing, then I can get it done, rehearsing it, reading it, recording it, and it involved some camera shooting, which I haven't done. So, like, even getting along with the anxiety of, not anxiety, with the, I don't know, unease that comes with doing something for the first time. Yeah, all of that combined, and it's like it needed a couple of things that I don't have, like a couple more extra brain cells, for example. Haha, that's a funny joke, at the start of the thing. It's like it's less than 1 minute and I'm yelling, so you guys are in there. How's that Gen Z brain working? Because I'm yelling into the microphone. Is that cool? Do I need to add like some kind of like raving music to? Okay, just wow, I'm such an old guy. Wow. Okay, cool. I wanted to have that known that I was really dumb because I thought I could fit something a whole lot bigger into a very small portion of time. I want to talk about this thing. Imagine this. You are trapped in a cave. Nobody knows you're in a cave. However, you end up there. You're in a cave. This isn't a writing practice. This is an example. For all you should care about, you're trapped in a cave and nobody knows you're there. And, well, there are two options. You could try to dig your way out of the cave, or you could just sit there hoping for someone to come magically save you, or just completely give up. Well, now, if you ask me, I would say that, I would choose the first option. I would rather dig myself out. Even though, chances are I may not succeed, I'd like to know that even if I died trying to dig myself out. But it's like if you try to dig yourself out, it's like, well, you have a limited amount of oxygen in that cave. If you are really, hyperventilating and, doing all that stuff, digging yourself out, well, you're going to run out of oxygen a whole lot quicker. Who's to say that if you had stayed still, quiet, and calm, and just waited for someone to come save you, you would have had enough oxygen to make it out alive? But here's my thing, it's like if I dig myself out, yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to make it, but it's like I'm doing something and I'm contributing towards something. But if I'm sitting there, it's like who's there to tell me that someone will save me? I have no idea. For all I know, I could just sit there and do nothing and die. And just as the lights are turning dark, as the oxygen is running out, I come to myself and I'm like, why did I just sit there thinking I could just be saved? Why didn't I do something to save my ass? I don't know why, but I got reminded of the song Heroin by System of a Down for whatever reason. I don't, it really does not have anything to do with that song. I said I know where this all dated back to, right? I said it's been like a year that this has been on my mind, and it's like I was watching a YouTube video of this guy on YouTube that I watch, and he makes gaming content. He uploads daily, and he was talking about stuff, and I was watching him, and as he was telling a few things, I was like, huh. It started to dawn on me this whole idea that's like, do I want to do something? Do I not want to do something? And then this whole thing came to be. And I don't know, I feel like on more than one occasion you can apply that to the rest of your life. I always think about it and I'm like, okay, am I in a cave and I don't know about it? And in case I am in a cave, am I digging myself out or am I just waiting for a miracle? Now, I constantly do that, and I feel like that's a very cool sort of way to approach things because you're always evaluating where you are in life and what are you doing? Are you contributing to your savior or to your well-being or blah blah blah? Or are you just waiting there rotting, just hoping for that one person to come save you, for that one event to happen where it would change your life, for that one possibility, for that one chance? Am I waiting for that or am I digging myself out? So that was sort of the idea, that was the thing that was in my head, and I don't know, I thought it was interesting. I am like overdue for a very long video. I keep a lot of recordings of myself. There's all the things I want to talk about, and I record them just for myself. And ever since I started doing this, the whole channel thing, like the past month, I've realized something. Whenever I started recording something, like I have recordings of myself being alone talking for like 2.5 hours. And I've listened to that like particular one. I'm saying that as if there's like only one of them that's 2.5 hours. Like I've listened to a particular 2.5 hour recording of myself like about 3 times completely. I have about like 2 days worth of recording of just myself. And the effect of this channel on those recording has been that I can't do those recordings anymore because I feel like I need to be straight to the point. But the whole point of those things was just that I wouldn't really have anything in my mind. I would just hit record and I would just talk about all the things that were in my mind. And it all depends on what there was on my mind. Sometimes it would be like 20 minutes, sometimes it would be like an hour, 20 minutes, and sometimes it would be 2 hours, 30 minutes long. On average, I would say like about 40 minutes. I don't know how many recordings I have, but they do amount to like more than 2 days. But yeah, it's like I do that and I'm like, well, I need to do them fast now, which just goes against everything they're meant to do. And on the other hand, I listen to the old ones and I'm like, wow, the recording quality on those one is horrendous. And I'm like, yeah, but I never cared for those to have good recording. I mean, at first I didn't like, and they sound atrocious. Like it's just they don't sound good. But then I was like, you gotta care at least a little bit. So I started to be a bit more responsive about, not responsive, responsible about how I'm recording my own voice. So yeah, I did that. And now I listen to those early ones and I'm like, wow, the recording is just awful. See, here's the problem. When I upload an 8-minute video, I'm like, did that really even explain what I was talking about? I guess we'll see. I don't know. You gotta do what you gotta do.